Do you want to know how to hustle without hustling? Watch the rest of this video to find out. This video is for you if you're someone who's deeply empathetic, who identifies as an HSP, and you need more time and space to process things deeply and feel things deeply in your body. You're sensitive to the needs of others, you're sensitive to the energies around you, and you find yourself constantly burning out because you're in this hustle culture, you want to work hard, you want to grow, and you want to level up. But instead of achievements, you feel like you just have mental health issues instead. So what's up with that? Here are 5 tips to help you with that. So first things first, there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. Lean into your ambition. Allow yourself to be ambitious. Don't question your goals. There's nothing wrong with your goals. There's nothing wrong with your dreams. There's nothing wrong with what you're trying to achieve. There's nothing wrong with wanting more in life, wanting more in relationships. There's nothing wrong with wanting to grow and to build something more, to level up. Honor the part of you that's ambitious, that is a dreamer, that is an idealist. Honor the vision that you have for your life. Don't question your vision. Your vision is not the thing that's wrong. And hustle culture isn't wrong per se. You've just been traveling in a way that's stressful and incompatible, because hustle culture is hustle culture, and we need to be able to decide what we want from it, how we can navigate it. Don't blame hustle culture either. It is easy to get caught up with the fast track success, the formulaic way to kind of like make passive income while you're drinking like a cup of martini or mojito or whatever. I don't drink alcohol. It's really easy to get caught up with that because we see that so often on our social media, and there seems to be one path or one image of conventional success. That's not true. Hold on to your vision, stay true to yourself, don't question your vision, but you can always adjust how you navigate that journey and how you travel there. And if you're burning out because you've been hustling, you've just been hustling and traveling in a way that's not compatible with your nervous system, with your mental health, and with your well-being, with your heart. That's all. You just need to figure out a better way to travel. So don't question your ambition. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Okay, so first things first. Okay, so the second thing that is going to help you hustle without the negativity of hustle is to have a processing space. This could be journaling, meditating, just speaking out loud, what's been bothering you. You need to have something that allows you to process the energy that you pick up. Because often if you're someone who's empathic and an HSP, you're not just experiencing your own experiences, you're also picking up on everyone else's experiences. So it's crucial for you to have a processing space where you can brain dump onto a page, through brainstorming, journaling, doodling, drawing, something that gets that energy out. If you're into somatic dancing, you can do that. If you want to do it through exercise, you can do that. But you just need to have something that gives you a space to process things. Because when you're not being distracted by the static that's in your energy field and your consciousness, you can really tap into your gifts, which is being very intuitive. One of your most powerful gifts is your intuition. And your intuition functions the best when you're in tune with your emotions, when you don't have all the distractions. So having a processing space where you get to just get rid of all the external stimuli, get rid of all the excess energy in your body is crucial. So make sure you have some processing practice. And if you're watching my video, it's very likely that you love journaling and you probably already have a journaling practice. So just make use of that. Yeah, so have a processing space, have a practice or something that you really enjoy doing that helps you discharge excess energy. Like I said, somatic dancing really helps, exercising really helps. I love doing Pilates and also some light walking, cardio dancing to get my body moving. If you have a foam roller at home, allow the tension in your neck and your shoulders. Make sure your body feels flexible and comfortable. So just get rid of all that excess energy through whatever practice that you really enjoy, whatever works for you. Now that you have gotten rid of all the excess energy, an important thing is to not have excess energy enter your space to begin with. Another important thing when it comes to taking care of your energy so you can hustle without hustling, without burning out and feeling like all you have is anxiety and this dreadful sense of failure, is to have boundaries. Oh my God. No boundaries, no life. I struggled with boundaries all my life, and it wasn't until a recent sort of catastrophic event in the form of a deeply toxic relationship just woke me up to the problems that I was having with people when it comes to boundaries. I would not have made those changes. So boundaries are so important. No boundaries, no life. If you're an empath, no amount of grounding, no amount of visualizing tree roots or holding just bags of like obsidian or hematite is going to keep other people's energy out if you don't practice boundaries. If you are a people pleaser, if you're chronically just overgiving, if you don't know how to say no, these things wear your energy down, leaving you to have no energy for yourself or for your dreams. If you're someone who's very growth oriented, if you're someone who is ambitious and you have this in you, yet you're constantly caught up with people pleasing and obligating yourself to other people before prioritizing yourself, the drain is real. Not only will you feel the drain, you will feel that lack of energy that you don't get to give and devote to your dreams. You're going to suffer more. And because you're an empath, you're going to feel that 200%. This is one of the things about being an empath is like your suffering is so much greater than those who don't have your gift. And it's not a curse, it's a gift because you're being compelled to be absolutely authentic. You're compelled to be yourself. So anyway, going back to what I was saying, you have to have boundaries, okay? This is non-negotiable. Practice having boundaries and actively action upon those boundaries. This will help you keep unwanted energy and excess information out of your life and your energy field. The fourth tip when it comes to hustling without hustling is to allow yourself to have deep work, sessions of deep work, where your intuition gets really fired up, where you are without distractions, where you can dive deep into your creativity and your imagination and your inner genius and your intelligence and just really bring forth your best work. Because hustle culture usually demands us to be in this like task slaying war zone where we knock out just to-do list after to-do list and we have to like compartmentalize our lives and execute and just like do one thing after the next. Everything is like very, very linear, very fast paced, just like pew, pew. You're deeply empathic and intuitive like moi. It's very easy to get burned out by that. It's better to work with the cycles within us. It's better to work with our intuition and not against it. It's better to not try to compartmentalize our intuitive nature into like this fast-paced like task slaying mode. And don't get me wrong, there's like a time and a place for that. But when it comes to devoting yourself to what truly matters and just like prioritizing what you're trying to accomplish, especially if you're someone who's deeply creative and you're doing creative work, allow yourself to do deep work instead of like being in this mindset of like, I need to get this done and I need to move on to the next thing. Just hold the space for your intuition to show up and be led by your intuition. And I know that sounds very abstract, but if you have a strong intuition, your intuition is really your intelligence being processed at a level that's so incredible and rapid that you don't even need to consciously think about what you're doing and the answers were just gonna come out to you. That's when you really tap into your intuition to get the most work done. And I can probably make a separate video out of this, but just for now, I just wanna say like really lean into your intuition when it comes to what to focus on and what not to focus on, because I think this is also like a side skill that we just kind of passively accumulate as empaths because we're just so used to sorting out a lot of overwhelming information. Even if we remain overwhelmed, we're just always processing those information all the time. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're also a very deeply intelligent person because you're just constantly in this deep processing mode. So even if it appears slow, it's because there's so much going on. So really lean into that, really use that to your advantage and just see that as a gift. So the fifth one is a very simple one when it comes to how to hustle without hustling. It really is a point about resting and just prioritizing rest and making rest absolutely essential and non-negotiable. Whenever you get a chance, whenever you need it, take a good ass nap. When you nap, you just let your body rest and you let your brain and in your dream state process all the information that you couldn't process that's tiring you out. So take a quick power nap, 20 to 30 minutes if you can. I think there's this sense of urgency and impatience in us and even this feeling of anxiety about like not wanting to waste time because hustle culture demands us to make use of every single second, every minute, every hour. But we know, I know you know that if you're someone who's intuitive and empathic and you're like energetically aware, when you are able to discharge all the energy and process all the energy and allow yourself to rest, you might lose time chronically and just on a completely logistically level, but you're gaining deep pockets of space-time, if you know what I mean. Like, this is a freaking superpower. I know, again, this sounds super abstract, but it's like the flow state, right? And if you're intuitive and empathic, your flow state is deep. Like I said, this deep magical pocket where magic freaking happens, and a good ass nap can often help us cultivate that and grow that and just set up the stage for that perfect pocket time. That magical deep dive, that deep work session, that deep flow state session. Like when we allow ourselves to be at that natural frequency that we embody, this is where we get the most work done. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because I'm sure you've experienced it. We actually speed up when we slow down. When we try to speed up, when we try to hustle, when we try to rapid fire and just like exist in the war zone through toxic perfectionism and hyperproductivity, we lose so much energy, we lose so much of ourselves, and we actually lose so much productivity trying to be productive, trying to be fast. It's not our nature to be fast. It's in our nature to be slow and deep and flowy and effective. We are whales. We deep dive. We are like slow moving, but we get so much crap done when we're in that zone. So I think hustling without hustling for us empathic, intuitive, magical folks is literally setting ourselves up for success and create that magical pocket space-time. When we honor our nature to be slow, because we speed up when we're slow, we feel more accomplished and more in tune with ourselves and more confident because we're not working against our nature. We're actually working with it and optimizing it and amplifying it and strategizing it. Okay, so let's recap. The way to hustle without hustling is to lean into your ambition and don't blame yourself for not being able to catch up to this crazy, fast-paced, consumerist, very materialistic hustle culture, you know, the shadow side of hustle culture. Second is to take care of your energy, process things deeply, and get rid of the excess energy. Number 3, practice boundaries to keep the excess energy out so you can remain in your optimal state, which is your space of authenticity and your home frequency, the frequency that is you. 4th, take a good ass nap to help recalibrate and also set yourself up to create this magical pocket space-time where you slow down to speed up. Alright, so I hope you find this video useful. If you resonated, please let me know. Let me know what it feels like to be in your flow state, your deep magical pocket space-time where you slow down to speed up. Let me know if you have experienced that. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe and send it to someone. Send it to a fellow intuitive / empathic, deeply feeling person. Send it to someone who wants to excel as a deeply intuitive and empathic person, who wants to hustle without hustling, and let them know that this way of hustling exists. All right, until next time, bye.